Hey everybody, welcome back to another recap of Love During Lockup.
Mm-hmm.
Um, let's just dive right in. I don't have an intro
No,
today.
not today. Let
Oh,
loose.
that's a lie. I should bring this up on the main show, but I also think this is appropriate to bring up here. Um, I discovered a podcast network
Mm-hmm.
called Prison Radio. And they have several podcasts under this network,
Mm-hmm.
and most of them are hosted by people who are currently incarcerated. And how I came across this was Shovel
Mm.
was a guest on this particular gentleman's podcast.
Mm.
And I was like trying to understand why the audio quality was so low. But what I gathered was that they recorded their phone conversation
Ah, uh-huh, uh-huh, uh-huh.
and sent it to their audio producer, who's this white man, um, and he puts it out there.
So the person who's the guest is the person who's in charge of recording the audio?
I'm not sure about that. I can tell you that the one episode I listened to a couple episodes. One in particular, the host is currently in prison,
Okay.
and there's a white man who is at home, like you and I,
Mm-hmm.
and editing and posting
Can
to
we listen
the
to
masses.
one of these on the ABC show?
Well, yes. I was trying to listen to it ahead of time.
Uh-huh.
Now, one of them, the main host, he explains that he was wrongfully convicted.
Mm. Mm.
Now, I don't know how true that is or not.
Well,
Um,
we never know. But
yeah,
we never,
right.
we can
So I was,
assume, you can have a feeling, but we never know.
yeah, but it was very interesting. Like there is several shows on this network. And they interview people who are already in prison
Mm,
too. Like
mm-hmm, mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
this white woman who she's in there for self defense. I believe she killed her husband because he was abusing her. So free her.
Yeah,
Um,
that's the now those
so
are wrongful convictions in my eyes as fuck. I mean, and we
yeah,
already know how they do our black men. We already know that. But
exactly.
that kind of stuff right there, I'm like, give that lady manslaughter. Like, why are y'all doing this?
Yeah, man won, and with option to parole. Niggas is crazy.
Yeah,
Like
give
I
her a
don't.
stick and let her pick up trash on the side of the highway for 100 hours if you just must do anything. But she's really a
Exactly.
vigilante.
Exactly. Doing the part. Okay. Community work.
God's
Honestly.
plan. Mentioning that nigga now is really funny, but
Yeah. I also can't defend Kendrick like that anymore either. I realize that he's very problematic.
he's hotep as fuck.
Yeah, he's a R. Kelly apologist. He
Wait, I'm
is
sorry. Hold
a
on. What? I did not.
Oh yes, he petitioned to he threatened to remove all his music from Spotify if Spotify removed R. Kelly's music.
Oh, no. Why did you tell me that? No.
Yeah, he has other problematic
Well, yeah, I listened
ideals
to I
and
that. Listen, all these memes and all these things running around talking about how you need to just move with caution with niggas who do push-ups in the park to 70s R&B, like
mhm,
soul music. Yeah, you do. You need to move with caution around those niggas. You also need to take them with a grain of salt. I think he's
mhm.
extremely talented. I did not know that other stuff. I'm
Yeah,
disappointed, to say the
yeah,
least.
and yeah, it's always nice to to take jabs at Drake because he deserves to.
That's
you know,
always
pray
that's
for his
just it's
downfall.
really more about. I mean, granted, yes, I am a Kendrick fan, Kendrick music fan. I don't even know how. I'm still processing, but
Can't defend any of these niggas at
you
all.
can't.
It's just,
But I
I'm
also
just
was like,
taking things
Kendrick
at
will get
grain
on a
of
song.
salt.
Anybody will get on a song with Future. And yes, I do love "What a Time to Be Alive," but anybody who will get on a song with Future, and like you said, none of these niggas, all these niggas are rotten.
Yeah.
Some are
Yeah,
just more
it's-
rotten than others.
Yeah, it's
Drake.
a spectrum. Yes, it's the rotten nigga spectrum. That's how you do. How where do you fall in? You know. Speaking of rotten, where do you want to start this week?
Should we? I think we should start with the new couple. I didn't even realize I should have known we were getting another couple, but
Oh yes. Baywatch and Samantha. Yes.
I called them as the world turns.
Yeah.
They look like they belong on the stories.
Yeah, Rick looked like a character from 90210 back in the Gap.
When he was young, right? And she
Yeah, I was
looks like she was on Melrose Place.
Yes. They had a Fox Musty TV Friday look to them.
They did.
I get it.
They did.
So, Rick is 58. He's currently retired, based out of Gilbert, Arizona. So we know where he probably was January 6th.
Yeah. Yeah.
And Samantha, she's 56. She's in there with a felony DUI. I got to be honest. It was refreshing to see people close in age.
Same. I was like,
Because Matt Sharp
evenly
Entertainment
yoked.
doesn't believe in that. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
And they have such an interesting story because they reconnected after 35 years. So he's out shopping with his nieces for his high school reunion.
Who also have soap opera ass names. Their names are Diana and Veronica.
Yes, but Diana with a Y.
Diana.
It's like, yeah, it's like Dwanye, but like D-Y.
Diana.
Yeah. I was like, this is fun.
That's ethnic. I've never seen anybody do
Yeah.
that, actually. I can
Come on,
say-
ethnic. Yes,
That's
like
ethnic.
how white people spell like Courtney with an N-E-I-G-H.
Yeah, or Lee. Leigh.
Yes.
Le.
Yes. That's ethnic for them. So, Rick and Samantha, after being connected, they've been dating over 3 months. However, they've known each other since the second grade. In high school, they were together for a little bit. He says it was nothing serious, but it's high school. That shit don't count. And he was like, I was a ladies' man back in the day. And when you look at the pictures, you can tell why he was, right? He looks like an actor.
Yeah.
And she looked like an actress. So
Yeah.
I don't know why she would be tied down either. I would have, hot 92 summer, you know what I mean?
Yeah, absolutely.
So he got divorced, and after his divorce, he was like, I kind of want that old thing back. And so he looked her up, and he was shocked and aghast that he found out that Samantha was locked up. Now, while they're out shopping with his two nieces, again, he doesn't have any children, so his nieces are his children.
Yeah.
Or act as though his children, which is sweet. They
It
care
is.
after him, look after his well-being. She mentions she calls while they're out and about, and so she introduces herself, and he's like, I'm out with the girls, blah, blah. Hey. We learn a little bit more about her. She's in for a felony DUI. So she's not necessarily in like a maximum security prison or anything. She's in like a program. This should be called the recovery season because everybody's in recovery.
I mean,
this
every
season.
single body,
Everybody is in fuchsia
except for
and purple.
yeah,
Except the niggas who should be.
exactly.
Anywho,
Bluetooth.
so yeah, she got 3.5 years. I'm assuming Mama was she was hitting the sauce hard, right?
Yeah, she said she had an alcohol problem for a minute. So, and I looked at her when they showed her rap sheet. It was obstructing the law. So she probably was being a little belligerent when she would get arrested. And then multiple DUIs. So I guess it got to a point where they were like, "Girl, you're a danger to the streets, and you're going away."
Mm-hmm. It low-key, did you see about that lady, that white lady, that socialite, philanthropist, white bitch here in LA who killed this Mexican family's kids?
No. What?
Oh my gosh. Okay. T. So like, God. And it happened during lockdown. Basically, this white lady who, like, she donates a whole bunch of money to like hospitals and shit, because white people, they philanthropy is their money laundering scheme.
Mm-hmm.
So she was like driving up some canyon following her white man or whatever, and she's like wasted, speeding up or whatever at like 7 o'clock at night in the summertime, so it's daylight as fuck outside. So then this family is crossing the street. And she ends up. Did you find her name?
Yeah,
I want to say it's like Michelle.
Rebecca Grossman.
Yes, Rebecca Grossman.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. So
I put white bitch kills 2 Mexican kids.
And that's exactly what happened. The wild shit is that the lady was with like it's like 5 of them, or she had 5 kids or whatever, and so like her other kids had to witness their siblings getting hit and run, because she drives away, and she tries to blame it on like there was nobody there, how can you prove it? Mind you, there's cameras every the fuck where, right? Because they're in like in the West Side, so they're like there's cameras everywhere.
Oh my God.
And she tried to fight and deny.
An 11-year-old
She just got
and an
convicted.
8-year-old. Yeah, that's what I'm looking at. She's facing 34 years to life in prison. She's going to, she went to court April 10th, so I need to see what the...
Yeah, they convicted her not too long ago. Because I was like watching the news and I was like, wait a minute. Everybody calm down. Apparently she was like following her baseball boo thing or whatever. They had a few drinks after she hit the kids. She was like, oop, let me run away. They're not going to believe them because I'm white and, I have money.
They were racing.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And they hit them at a crosswalk.
I was so surprised that she got convicted too, because there was so much like. I was surprised at the public opinion, because even the white folks were like, "No, this bitch did it."
She had a history of speeding. It said, she texted about it.
Mm-hmm. Yes, she was also texting and driving.
Oh my God.
But anywho, that's what took me back to the story. I was like, this all sounds familiar to me. But anywho.
I hope they light this bitch
Fries.
up in prison. Light her ass up. Whoop her ass daily.
So,
sorry.
Back to Rick and Samantha, right?
Yeah.
So, while they're on the phone, she mentions like some money in an account.
Mm-hmm.
And so Diana and what's the other one's name?
Veronica,
right?
Mm-hmm.
So their ears perk up, and they're like, Uncle, what you mean? What account?
How much moolah?
And he's like, right. He's like, it's a trust. Like, a trust? Nigga, the trust means thousands of dollars. Like, what do you mean? Now, if they were not clear, as to what of the amount, but I'm going to assume, right? Because he said $1.25,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm like,